My background's in SEO. I have a soft spot in my heart for it, but historically it has I don't know, it seems like people just have a bad taste in their mouth for SEO. Um but search engine optimization has been like a solid aspect of marketing for a really long time. And it's a very long-term focused um tactic. One of the markers that people have always used to determine success is organic traffic. And organic traffic is what we use to measure traffic that's just coming from just any Google search. You Google something and you show up, and then they click on your name from a Google search. Um, the problem with organic traffic is it doesn't always correlate to anything valuable for business owners. Um, you can have tons of people visiting your website and it can mean literally nothing for you. Years and years ago, I wrote this blog article for a small water distribution company in Colorado Springs. And it was about Keurig. And it was when Keurig was really becoming popular. And that one blog article got thousands of views per month for this tiny company out of Colorado Springs. And it did nothing to drive sales for them. It made the traffic on their site go, woo. But did it do anything? No. It drew, like raised some of the metrics to show that their site was engaging. So it wasn't hurting, but as far as the return on investment, wasn't high.
Well,
Um,
and just so SEO, search engine optimization, like she said, a few years ago, the ads, there were two, three ads at the top. There was the map pack, the local map pack, and then you had all these organic results, and it was great. If you could be in the map or the top organics, you were doing great. And
mhm.
especially if you were like a service-based business, if you were like an electrician or a plumber, um, nowadays Google something, just Google it and look at the ads and the different sponsored positions, and then maybe there's a map pack down below. There's probably a directory filled with different businesses, like a Yelp or something. So just to kind of head to Cassia's point there, SEO is very important to focus on, but it's not the main focus these days.
It's also changing a lot. It and way more frequently than it used to. It used to be that Google released like one major algorithm update per year, and now it seems like there's a major change to how they calculate things almost per month. They don't call them core updates, but they do seem to have a pretty significant impact. And it's Google trying to keep up with AI, and how its effects on how it has effects on our search.
And scammers, always going to be
Yeah,
scammers as long as they're Google out there.
we have to appreciate Google's efforts to keep spam down. Like it's a nightmare for marketers that are trying to help our businesses rank well, but it does also keep spam sites from just overrunning all of our search. But the important thing is that if you're working with like an SEO agency, um, more important metrics to focus on are engagement rate and conversion rate. And engagement rate is a whole bunch of things that Google calculates together, like how long they stayed on the page, how many things they clicked on, and just read time in general. But ultimately, like conversion rate, it's going to be the most high value thing that you can look at. Are they converting? Are they doing the thing you want them to do on the page? And
Right.
beyond that, have you set an expectation for what they're supposed to do on the page? Like, do you have a clear call to action? And if you don't, then how will you know if it's successful?